One of my traditions that I started a couple years ago is going into the new year without having any debt. It just feels really good and abundant to come into the new year and not having any debt at all. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are doing another Money Diaries segment. If you're new here, hi, my name is Raisa, and if you're not new here, hi and welcome back. Thank you so much for watching. So if you're new to my Money Diaries segment, this is kind of an open and safe space for us to talk about money. I think I want to look into my budget because I know that December can be very, very expensive, and I think it has been pretty expensive for me this month because of various reasons. I've just got my laptop here and that's why I'm looking this way. So under my variable spending, alcohol and drinks, I haven't spent anything at all this month. For coffee, I am way over by $115, and the reason why is because we recently got a espresso machine gifted to us by our realtor, which was so kind. However, I needed a few more accessories from Amazon, and that's the reason why this category is way over budget. So I got a little funnel for my portafilter. I also got a tamper and a tamping mat, and it all kind of just added up, and that's the reason why I'm way over. I don't expect this expense every single month, so that's definitely just a one-off. For my cat Cypher, I didn't spend anything. For dining out, I only spent $123 so far, and I still have around $275 left. For gifts, I am definitely an early gifter. I've purchased majority of my gifts back in November, so that's the reason why I don't really have that high of a bill in December. So this expense is really just shipping out the gifts to Ontario, but all of the gifts were already pre-purchased. And then for groceries, I think we're on track. We still have around $166 left. The home category. So if you didn't know, I recently purchased a condo with my partner, and because of that, we now are responsible for anything that breaks in our apartment. Our washer broke literally a couple weeks after we closed on the deal, and we had to purchase a new washer and dryer. So that was $2,216, and that is so unfortunate because if it broke a couple weeks ago before the deal closed, they would have had to pay for it, but that's okay. We definitely need a washer and dryer in the apartment, so something that we just had to purchase. I added a new category here, which is lunch, and this is when I buy out lunch when I'm at work. I gave myself a $25 budget for this. I only go into the office 3 times a week, so I thought that that was good. And I don't always eat out because sometimes I can just go home and eat at home, but it looks like I'm still on track. For personal care, I am over in this category. I did get my nails done, and I got a pedicure this month, and I think that's why it has gone up, and I'm over by $40 in this category. I got myself an advent calendar, and that's what the $45 is. And then we have a new category, which is snowboarding. So we went up to Cyprus over the weekend, and I spent $25 there. For transportation, this is parking around the city. And then the fun category, which is treat yourself, I spent around $991. Let's see what that is. I got myself a new ring. It's not here yet, but I got myself a signet ring from Kin during the Black Friday sale, and that is still on its way. So that was $661 Canadian, which is so expensive, I know, but it is 14 karat yellow gold, so I know that it will last me forever. I'll think about it as an heirloom piece that I can pass down through generations. So I know it's a lot now, but I think it will be so worth it because I know that I'll wear it every single day. That was my big treat yourself gift during the Black Friday sales. And the other treat yourself thing that I got myself this month is a new alarm clock from Hatch. It's a very, very expensive alarm clock that I'm actually just trying out. I got it 3 days ago and I've been using it. It has helped me sleep a lot better and wake up not so exhausted all the time. I like it so far, but I don't know if I like it enough to pay like $250 for it. I can link it down below if you guys want to check it out. I just want to give it a couple more weeks to see if I'm actually going to keep it. And that's it. So you can see that I did not budget for the washer and dryer for my home. I did take that out of my emergency fund, and I didn't really budget for the ring, but I knew I had the funds in my account to be able to pay for that, so I didn't really feel guilty about that at all. Moving into my income and my savings. So I've only had one paycheck this month, which is from my corporate job. I received $2,976. I still haven't gotten paid from YouTube yet because that usually comes, I think, in the middle of the month. In terms of my emergency fund, I am on track to put down $400, which is my typical amount every single month, $200 bi-weekly. I wanted to try to get 1 month ahead because now that I have a lot more bills when it comes to my mortgage and maintenance fees and stuff, I wanted to see if I could kind of get ahead of those bills. So under savings, I put 1 month ahead for January, and I have not been able to do that. I thought that I could with my previous paycheck, but I just didn't have enough money in my bank account. So we'll try again and see if I can do it for the next paycheck. And then for my investments, if you have been following along, you know that I usually put down $200 bi-weekly. So again, I'm on track to put down $400 for this month. Next, let's talk about my bills. So my bills have changed quite a bit since you've last seen it. So a lot of these have stayed the same. You know, my Spotify, my storage unit, my Google Ads, and my Google Workspace. Those two things are for my small business. And then the one new thing that's been added is the maintenance fee for my condo. So that was $256. That is split between my partner and I. So my portion is $256. I have an Audible subscription that's $16.74. We pay for BC Hydro. I pay for FreshBooks, which is an accounting software for my small business. My phone bill is $73.45. And then we get into my first mortgage payment. So my mortgage payment is $813 bi-weekly. Next, I had a car payment that is around $413. Then I've got internet, which is $40. I pay for Adobe Creative Cloud for my small business. That's $43.67. We have Apple TV, which actually increased in price this month, I'm pretty sure. This used to be $9.99 and now it's $14.55. We have a car insurance with ICBC, that's $80.17. That has not come out yet. And then we have another new bill, which is home insurance. We've had tenant insurance before, but it was a lot cheaper. Now we needed home insurance for the condo, so that's $55. Again, that's split between my partner and I. Then I've got an Amex Cobalt card membership fee, which is $12.99. I've got an Optium loan that's $27.03. And then my mortgage payment again is $813, and that will come out every 2 weeks. I've got a Kindle Unlimited that is $10.49. Klaviyo, which is an email marketing platform, that is $41.96. Canva is $16.99. And then I also have a TD card that has a monthly fee of $16.95. So as you can see, some of these have come out and some of these haven't come out yet, but this is the current situation for my fixed bills, and that is around $3,000. So that has increased quite a bit. I want to say a couple $100 since not owning a condo, because maintenance fee was something that we never used to pay for, and our mortgage is a lot more than the rent that I used to pay. So if you're confused, don't worry, because I'm a little bit confused as well. I've been taking the time to really think about how I want to position my 2024 budget tracker. I'll still be using this one, but I think I want to split out my fixed bills for my personal life and my fixed bills for my small business, because right now they're all in one place. So I will be making a video all about how I'm going to do my financial budget tracker for next year. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, that is what my finances are looking like at the midpoint of December. I think that if we didn't have to buy that new washer and dryer, I would be pretty much on track. I did take that out of my emergency fund, which has decreased my emergency fund quite a bit. But it's fine. That's what emergency funds are for. And as I mentioned, a lot of my Christmas shopping was done in November. So not a whole ton of Christmas gifts within this month, which is good. One of my traditions that I started a couple years ago is going into the new year without having any debt. So I don't have any debt at this moment except for my car payments and now my condo. I don't consider those two things as debt, even though I know that they are, but I'm thinking of debt as like credit card debt or like student loans. So I don't have that right now. I pay off my credit card in full, so I don't carry a balance. But what I want to do is before it hits Jan 1st, I want to make sure that I have no credit card debt. So like no balances on my credit cards. It just feels really good and abundant to come into the new year and not having any debt at all. So I want to do that. My credit card bills are really, really high right now. So I want to take the next couple weeks that we have left of 2023 to prioritize not having any debt on those credit cards for Jan 1st. And it's more of like a mental mindset thing for me than anything. So I've been doing that the last couple years, and it has really made me feel good coming into the new year. I'll also be working on my 2024 financial goals, which I cannot wait to share with you guys. That will be in a separate video. And I think that's it. I just wanted to catch you guys up on what's been going on in terms of my budget, because I know that we didn't do a monthly check-in this December. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you in my next one. Bye guys.